my name is Sayna Fardaraghi and I'm here to talk to you about my most recent work, Waiting. It is a short, visually driven, experimental piece based on the theme of waiting and how with time good things will come your way. It is about growth, it is about experimentalism, it is about perseverance and waiting in itself, and as you can probably tell from the plants around me, it includes lots and lots and lots of plants. So what this meant in terms of the plants was working in reverse, which was equally fun as it was equally terrifying, because we had no idea how good the footage was in terms of how animated the plants were, how smooth the effect was, none of that. We had to just film and wait until the edit until we could reverse it again and see how it works. But what this meant was, for the filming, we had to make sure everything was up to par, it was in the perfect composition, perfectly placed, and we just took as many takes as possible to see how animated we can make the plants. This meant that the actor, for example me, is set in position, the plants are already in place, and everything will be pulled away as carefully as possible, but also as, animated as possible to make things look good in the reverse format when we did the actual edit, which you can see worked pretty well in the footage. This honestly was probably the most fun part of the film. I enjoyed it so much. It was scary, but it paid off. And I think it's a perfect example of how experimentalism in the genre of the film also worked in the process of the film. It was a new means of finding a way to make things work despite budgets, and just being as creative as possible to just make things work for you. What's next for me in terms of filmmaking is making my first ever narrative short, which I've never done before. Pretty scary, but I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be a coming-of-age horror, which should be pretty fun. What I would say is that my filmmaking journey before this was a lot of experimenting, a lot of making my own sort of videos in my own time, but also reaching out to my peers and people who I admire and learning more from them. I would also say if you have the opportunity to go to university, to access more material and more resources, definitely do that. Make the most of what's around you, because in the end product, it will definitely help out.